Good morning. It is Wednesday, January 31st, 2024. I'm DeAndre Hamilton, and it's time now for your morning edition of the news, a Magnetic Media production.
At Fortis TCI, we have the tools to help you track your energy usage because we know it's easier to manage what you can monitor. Our free customer portal at www.myftcionline.com is packed with features, and signing up is quick and easy through the website. You can view weather temperature trends alongside your daily consumption, receive email alerts when your energy usage reaches a set level, and note important events and activities that impact your energy usage online. You can also compare your energy usage to a previous year or month and download your usage data for further analysis. Remember, your energy usage data is ready when you are.
The most current COVID-19 statistics are showing an increase in numbers, prompting a warning from the TCI's Ministry of Health. But this weeks-long delay in dissemination of important health information could put residents at risk. Statistics from the weeks beginning January 7th and January 14th, which reflected increases of 10 and 8 cases respectively, are only just being shared now with residents. That information is more than 2 weeks old in some cases. COVID-19 dashboards are typically shared weekly. No information is available for last week, but the Ministry of Health says cases are concentrated in Grand Turk, with 6 of the 8 recorded between January 14th to January 20th being from that island. Most cases have been symptomatic. Residents are reminded to continue your COVID-19 protocols, including hand washing. Delini Daniel Selvaratnam, the governor of the Turks and Caicos Islands, and Josephine Connolly, the Minister of Tourism of the Turks and Caicos Islands, are collaborating on maritime compliance as evidenced by a recent meeting of the Maritime Oversight Committee. The two co-chaired the gathering, which focused on local compliance with the International Maritime Organization, or IMO, 111 code. The code sets the audit standard for evaluating the effectiveness of maritime operations, including at the ports. The country brought in $600 million in imports in 2022. The Turks and Caicos Islands government is calling on residents to partake in public information sessions regarding the Real Estate Brokers and Salesmen's Licensing Ordinance 2004, which governs the activities of realtors in the country. Passed in 2004, it will be strictly enforced, says E.J. Saunders, the Minister of Finance. The ministry is hoping to educate residents on the legal requirements to become a realtor, but also to consult with them. Meetings will be held with a view to update the ordinance, which was created at a time when the Turks and Caicos' income from real estate was a fraction of the $780 million industry that it is now. Deputy Premier Saunders stressed that the ordinance has major implications for the industry, especially local realtors. Consultations will be held daily from 6 p.m. They began on January 30th and continue to February 2nd. The news that matters most, Magnetic Media.
There is simply nowhere else in the Turks and Caicos Islands that you can find such a wholesome variety of your favorite fresh foods. There is simply nowhere else in the Turks and Caicos Islands that you can find such outstanding service. And there is simply nowhere else in the TCI to answer your every food craving in a chic, comfortable, centrally located store. That's a place you can trust. Number 1 is Graceway IGA. Fresh, service, trust for over 20 years.
The Informal Settlements Unit, or the ISU, recently held a cross-government workshop in Providenciales. It gathered government agencies together to describe the challenges they face individually when dealing with informal settlements. Carlos Simons, KC, strategic lead at the ISU, told our news team the workshop was extremely well attended and participants came forward with a range of suggestions on different aspects of the problem, including in dockyard. The meeting boasted virtual attendance from government executives at the highest level, including Delini Daniel Selvaratnam, the TCI's governor, and Washington Mizik, TCI premier. Several bail applications will be heard in Grand Turk Supreme Court this week, according to court correspondent Wilkie Arthur. Firstly, despite being sentenced to 7 years imprisonment for firearm and ammunition and having filed an appeal against his conviction and possibly sentenced too, Mikhail Hinson, former police officer, has applied to the Supreme Court in its capacity as Court of Appeal to be released on bail pending that appeal. His hearing is fixed for today, January 31st. Weather today from the TCI National Weather Service: partly sunny and cool, mostly clear, cool and breezy tonight. The high today 77 degrees, the low at 70. There is an advisory, small craft caution remains in effect, and the winds are light and variable during the day, becoming northwest at 10 to 15 knots with the seas 4 to 6 feet in northwesterly swells. That does it for the morning edition of the news. I'm DeAndre Hamilton. Final day of January. We hope that you will make your way on over to YouTube and subscribe to MMTV Caribbean. In the meantime, have a great day.